Aloha, my beautiful friends. I'm going to show you some chem clouds. Right now, these ones are not as easy to recognize, especially to somebody who's not an activist. But these are all chem clouds right here. All of these gray clouds. And then you can see a cumulus cloud right there. Right behind these. As you can see, I don't know, they call these cirrus clouds. I don't know exactly what they call these. They're messy looking to me. But you can see, these looks like there's some bomb clouds in there as well. This whole pile right here looks like artificial to me. Right here, it looks like a bomb cloud, which is again the cumulus family clone with that gray slug in front of it. Kind of like a strip. Very, 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 very ugly, ugly clouds. Wait until I show you. Look at this, it's all artificial. Okay, this is all artificial behind me. Wait until we turn around and take a look at what they got on top of our water supply, 1/2 of Maui's water supply. We never had a straight across shelf above Iao ever. And look what's going on over here. Again, we've got some bomb chem clouds mixed in with some real cumulus, along with this huge fabricated cirrus cloud on top. So we've got a couple different types of chem clouds, all within a square mile, all within the same region in the atmosphere. And of course, nature does not have two completely different chem clouds, natural clouds out at one time, because it takes specific wind and heat conditions for each cloud to fabricate. You're not going to have two distinctly different clouds fabricated by nature right next to each other. That's just, she's more in balance than that. But I'm telling you, the New World Order, they have no respect for humanity anymore. I mean, they're getting so sloppy with the chem clouds, they don't care. They could put a big pink pussycat in the sky, and if they told you that it was natural, people would believe it. I mean, people are so damn gullible. Here in Hawaii, again, this place, remember, stolen by the military because it's one of the most powerful military destinations. You own the Pacific region out here. You've got not only about 50 war submarines parked outside of Pearl Harbor, but you've also got the tops of our mountains out here are being used for Star Wars headquarters, for the Star Wars weaponry, Weather Wars weaponry that they've got going on. And that's going on above yeah, check it out, God. Up on top of Haleakala, goes down here on Maui about 15 floors, I heard, underground, about the top of about 10,500 feet up is our mountain here on Maui. It's called Haleakala, House of the Sun. That's what that stands for. They have a very, very hardcore, heavy, one of the most powerful, I think, Star Wars weaponry headquarters is in that mountain at the top. Take a look at this. And then you've got Mauna Kea, which with the CFHT telescope, that's a very, 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 very powerful brainwashing tool to brainwash the world into believing that all these chem covers and different styles of chem clouds are all natural. Again, the brainwashing is coming from the highest places in the government, in science, education. NASA is in on it, remember? They've come out with all these new chem clouds. Here's a bomb cloud that looks really out of place. She just got all these bomb clouds, you know. They're all right here. All these are bomb clouds. And they're just mixed in with all the natural cumulus. There are some natural cumulus on the very bottom, way out here. I know how to detect the natural cumulus. Right out here is where the natural clouds are. I know it, you can't tell the difference, but I can. But they're going to put chem clouds a lot of times where nature, where her clouds accumulate. Look at that bomb cloud. It's dissipating now, but I mean, come on, guys. These are all bomb clouds. Take a look again at the top of the Eau. Again, this is one half of the Eau's, one half of Maui's water supply. All the water to the hotels, not only, you know, to the businesses, the hotels, neighborhoods. You know, this is where they're getting their water supply. And look at this gigantic, plasmic, weaponized, nuked lid that they put on top of our drinking water. Yeah, this is nuts. And you can see that there's some fabricated clouds over here as well. Those are not natural. This is just despicable. And again, the attack is coming from space, 90% of it. You can't even see the weaponry being used to put these in the sky. That's why people are so brainwashed. They can't see a craft. They can't imagine that how did it get there. And again, you've got to remember, there's highly, highly advanced, highly exotic, you know, plasma beam weapons, space-based lasers that are actually able to pencil a chem cloud right above your head if they wanted to. Then you've got all these drones and orbs on autopilot that are in on the action as well. I mean, you just got to understand that NASA's in on this. CFHT, it's the California France Wide Telescope, the NOAA. These are all huge science empires that are compartmentalized off of the main big tree trunk, the New World Order. And they have all these different compartmentalizations from the top of the pyramid down. So, like, you know, people even inside the system are completely brainwashed. And then you've got the pharmaceutical mafia that just makes, you know, there's cancer business. They make tons of money on us getting sick. And these chem clouds work with the vaccines, with these time-released injections that get put inside of our bodies. And they work over time with this nanotech in these chem clouds. That, of course, can do everything from brainwashing to disease control. You name it. To, you know, tectonic warfare, like Japan, Haiti, you know, tsunami that killed hundreds of thousands, all the way to Katrina. They're all man-made disasters. Anyway, I love you all. Again, coming from beautiful Mother Maui. Some strange shadow effect going on over here. Very bizarre. It's a psyop combustion right here. Very weird. Just hideous. I love you all. It's supposed to be a completely clear, beautiful day today. Remember, if you try to look up all these clouds, they're now photoshopping them in. The Library of Congress, they're taking all these images from like the 1800s and they're photoshopping in chem clouds, like 70 different types of chem clouds. So if you try to go look up, say, old images, they've been photoshopping in all these chem clouds. So, you know, people they have no chance to know the truth. glad you got people like me out there, radical little warriors for the earth, that are just documenting this horrific attack on our atmosphere. It's just horrific. I mean, after 9/11, they got away with imploding 9/11, our own government. They just know they can get away with anything at this point. Who could fathom? Okay, this is all artificial behind me. Right there, right behind these, as you can see, I don't know, they call these cirrus clouds. I don't know exactly what they call these. They're messy looking to me, but you can see these looks like there's some bomb clouds in there. Very, 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 very ugly, ugly clouds. Wait until I show you. Look at this, it's all artificial. As well, this whole pile right here looks like artificial to me. Right here, it looks like a bomb cloud, which is again the Cumulus family clone with that gray slug in front of it. Kind of like a strip. Aloha, my beautiful friends. I'm going to show you some chem clouds. Right now, these ones are not as easy to recognize, especially to somebody who's not an activist. But these are all chem clouds right here. All of these gray clouds. And then you can see a cumulus cloud.